Diriliş Ertuğrul, as hopefully you all watched this season, or now you are watching this. The season of Diriliş Ertuğrul will teach you your tradition, your customs, and your values. Basically, Ertuğrul is the son of Süleyman Shah, and Süleyman Shah is the leader of Kai Kabila. And Osman, which you studied in the history book by the name of Khilafat Osmania, is the grandson of Süleyman Shah, like he is the son of Halima and Ertuğrul. Osman is also the founder of the Ottoman Empire. In 2014, a Turkish TV started a serial by the name of Diriliş Ertuğrul. The story, which was hidden in the history book, is now in front of every Muslims and even non-Muslims. In today's informative video, I will place 5 lessons which I learned from this drama. Lesson number 1. Bring your own spoon to dinner. One of the most interesting scenes which I felt is when the chief and other members of the Kai Kabila get together for Jarga. They started it from food, and every member of Jarga have their own personal spoon for meals, which they keep in the pocket of their robes. But the question is why they are doing this. Actually, the spoon, after visiting most of the mouth, is now going into your mouth, which cause some cavity problems. As the old saying goes, I know exactly what my hand touched and how they were cleaned, but I have no clue how clean the cutlery is. The lesson which I learned is that one should think about the ways on how not just gracious host, but also be a gracious guest. Which can we do the next time we are invited to dinner is to make the life easier for the host and not be a burden on host. But if it is difficult for you to bring your own disinfected cutlery, as in some restaurant like McDonald's, they were not allowing you for carrying your own cutlery, then you should use your hand instead of using restaurant cutlery. Lesson number 2. Situation can be complex. Try to get into the weeds on matter and don't judge immediately. You all know about the Kurtoglu and his role. Kurtoglu is the Ertuğrul uncle and is two-faced person. On one face he is pretending to be a loyal, and on another face he is stabbing his brother and nephew. In life you will meet such type of negative people, and that people can be too near to you as much as like Ertuğrul and Kurtoglu, or Al-Aziz and Nasir. Try to solve your problems alone. Take time, use your mind as much as you can. Don't judge immediately. Try to take the advice instead of conclusion from the others. Then after taking an advice, compare the positive and negative sides. Then pass a conclusion. But once you concluded, then try to stand on that, no matter what type of difficult ways come in front of you. Lesson number 3. Keep your eyes on the prize. Ignore the noise around you. One of his strongest characteristics of Ertuğrul Ghazi was his ability to keep his mind clear of confusions and stay focused on the task at hand. Sometimes it looked like there is a constant storm happening around Ertuğrul with oppression, deceit, injustice, but Ertuğrul walks through all these, never paying more attention to the deviants than they deserve. Especially in today's world of constant bombardment of negative and sometimes fake news, this is a skill which you all need to practice. Ignore all the noise and keep your eyes on the prize. Ertuğrul Ghazi said, "The victory is not ours, it belongs to Allah. As long as we follow Allah's path, nobody can bring us to our knees. But if we start to believe victory is ours, If we forget our purpose and contaminate it with our desire for fame, then our Allah will shame us. Quality number 4. People should know their leaders. He should be like a father to the people. In the old days, the leaders of the tribes were not only well known by their common people, but also had personal relationship with them. At that time, the relationship was so close that even the chief of the tribes had to give permission for every marriage to take place. When we compare that to our institution now, from the smallest masjid or charity to the largest federal government, it is as thought that the leaders are only supposed to deal with the command. We need to change this, and change will happen if we start it from the self. If you are acting as a leader in home, office or anything else, then you should let the people of the lowest to the highest level know who you are. Maybe it can be as simple as saying hello, salam to everyone around you and introducing yourself. The results are likely to be miraculous. How to be a good leader, I discussed about this in last video. Watch that video because that video will bring a positive impact in your life. Lesson number 5. Women and men should know how to fight. Men and women should know how to cook. Examples from the great lives of Muslim leaders and their communities show that the Muslim world was not as segmented into rigid societal roles as one might think. Women would fight when needed, and men would cook when needed. And this same lifestyle is displayed in Dirilish Ertuğrul drama. But nowadays in our society, if a difficult situation come on woman, she hardly handle that situation because her job is only cooking food and maintaining home. Or if there is no woman in home, then men either try to order food from the restaurant or will not eat because men think that it is the job of a woman. His job is only earning plus handling tough situation. The point is that we need to be much more balanced and equipped on both sides of the gendered equation than we currently are. Men should not have to wait for a life and death situation to cook a meal for their families. And similarly, women should not have to wait for a moment of desperation, moment of tough situation to take on. So these are the 5 lessons which I got from the Dirilish Ertuğrul. I just want to share all these lessons with you guys through my YouTube channel. If you like this video, then hit the like button, share it with your friends, and also subscribe the channel because this channel will bring a positive impact to your life. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.